Week 4 of the program coming up now. I haven't had a chance to get this video out and explain this program yet. I did one at the start, but the audio failed. But you guys have survived this far, so I think we can get through the final week. Just want to explain a little bit, just real quickly, about some of the concepts in the program. The first one is our strong, in the strong section. You would have noticed that the reps are changing each week. It's going 3, 5, 1, 7. Across the board, depending on what movement you're doing, you'll do a different amount of reps. So to try and explain that is, you'll only do one of the movements to a max. So for example, this could be our push, this could be our pull, this could be our squat, and this could be our hinge. So instead of every exercise hitting a max in 1 week and you're getting burnt out, you've only got one that you're actually hitting an absolute max. You've got one that we're going in a high rep range, one in mid, and another one in the mid. So yeah, just the reason behind that is we want to be good across the board. So this sort of rep scheme works for you to improve across all your foundational movements. You'll notice that the lower body exercises are slowly getting harder on your pillar or core. They're slowly getting more challenging, where we've started off with the high rack pull, we went to the trap bar, which was also raised. Now we're going to the sumo. So you want to really concentrate on your pillar being super strong. When it gets to these high reps like the 7, it's actually really hard to maintain that. So you want to really concentrate. If you can't get to the 7 because you've gone too heavy, just stop wherever you are. The main thing is that you really concentrate on your pillar stability working. With the squats as well, you notice that we're really trying to challenge your core as well. With the squats, last week or a couple of weeks ago, we did our Zercher, which is super challenging through here because you really need to hold through your core, rather when it's up on your shoulders, like it's sort of stacked through your body. Now we've gone to the low box, so once you get past there, it is all here that needs to work hard to get you out of the bottom. So as we get stronger in that pillar and we go back to like some of the higher box squats and things like that, you're going to be way stronger. Next section with our power section, so phase 2 of our training in here. If you're concentrating on fat loss, this is where you want to absolutely work as hard as you can. To measure how you're going each week in that round, you want to try and be doing either more reps or more weight. This means that you're going to have more power output, which means like this section is like a metabolic conditioning, which is really beneficial for your fat loss during the session, but also after the session, like you have continual effects. We could talk about that forever, but that's just a short version. And then lastly, with our athletics, so the finishers, our fitness side of things, you'll notice that it's either short and fast or long and steady, because this section here is through that middle energy system. So when you get here, we're concentrating on one of those others. So you want to think about, is this a short and fast? If it's a short and fast one, like the sprints, sprint as hard as you can and earn your rest before coming back. If it's a long and steady, try and find a steady state that you're going to be able to maintain for that whole time. So that's just a little bit of an overview of what's happening now in this program. We've got one more week of it next week, and then there's a few little changes coming after that.